good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you. One. Up in the black Silverado, stop and get some petrol to hit the metro on full throttle. Across the Gospels, we in the Mecca bottleneck. On 32nd, what is ball with Sharon flexing. Posted up like sticky note. You smell the icky in the air like hickory smoke. Carrot here, we well represented. We on that Knicks shit. You can smell it, so please don't step in it. Cause the burner cooking with gas. The cat in the alley dig up through your team trash. Getting that cash ready for DoorDash and make a splash. But they moving slow before the pregame show. No capsule here, what's on tap. But God, I'm talking five. And report, keep my boo in the chat. Interacting with your man, them. It's a brand in front of the camera. There's a picture. Catch and snap back to fit the cat. So we Knicks dripping. Knicks real, you know we fit the description. It's the OG, Olin, and Anobi. Me and my man Brody, we run your fire TV, that's Cody. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Knick drip, dripping the Knick drip. Real talk. Salute, ladies and gentlemen. What's good? Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. What's good, everybody, man? Knicks Real Talk in the building. It's the pregame show. Divine, Shaw Powers, Knicks, Minnesota at the world most famous arena, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight on our Friday night on MSG. We on our Friday night on KRT, man. We are in the building, about to get a pop of Shaw Powers. My man, what's good? Energy in the building, man. Knicks in Minnesota. They're about to get it popping down there. New faces in familiar places. I mean, familiar faces in new places, whatever. But they coming down here to the Garden, man. So I'm really excited about the game. What's going on with you? How you doing? Let's get it popping, my man.
Knicks fans, man. You know what I mean? Salute to the family in the chat. Salute to you, Divine. It's a big game for us tonight. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to the chat. Jay Chosen in the building. What's good, Fabian? What's good, Queen Darlene? What's good? What's good, Darren, my man? What's good, Fabe? What's good, everybody? Salute to all you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for coming in. Like we said, ladies and gentlemen, Friday night Knicks on MSG, Friday night on KRT. New York Knicks at the world most famous, man, on a Friday night after coming off a good win in Philly. See if we can carry that momentum over to the second game, another game, and see if we can go out there and find a way to get down there and get it popping and get get a W tonight. So I'm super excited about the game, man. I think found a way to win the game coming off that little bit of rough patch we had there. It was a good gutsy performance the other night. Shaw Powers down there in Philly. Great win for them. And, you know, being about the way they played and the way they came in and the way they played in the game. I was excited about it. Energy level, defense level was much better than the previous game. So let's see if they can carry that thing over tonight, man, and try to get us another one.
Yeah, that's exactly what they got to do tonight, man. Get out there and be proactive. Point blank. Play as a team. We know Cat's not going to be back for the next couple of games, so we got to be out. We got to get out there and play some basketball. We still have a lot of scorers on this team, and we need people to step up. Every little point helps. Every little steal helps. Every little rebound helps. And we need a team effort tonight to beat this team. You know, we'll go over all the other stuff later on in the show about the other injuries and stuff like that. But this is a good matchup, and we got a good chance of beating this team and getting a little bit of rest before we play again on Monday. So I think this is we in MSG. I mean, it's Friday night Knicks. Yeah. I mean, yes. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, absolutely. We did play these guys maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, something like that. Time go by so fast. Could have been longer than that, but you know, these days is moving at a terrific speed nowadays. So, but last time we played them, we was in Minnesota, 133 to 117. I mean, we just went out there and 107. I think it was something like that. We went out there and gave them guys the business down there. Julius Randle had to go in the first half of that game, but I think Anunoby did a good job in the second half on him. We had 24 in that first half, and we had 3 in the second half. And I think Anunoby also did a good job that same game in the first half on Anthony Edwards. So you know that was a good game for the Knicks. That game they went out there and went and did the thing. So now they get to have a rematch here in Madison Square Garden tonight, man, in around about another hour. So I think it's going to be a really fun, exciting game, playoff type intensity. You know, these two teams both right there. They both trying to get somewhere. And I think after the big trade that we made with each other, everybody's still trying to find their foot. And Julius Randle was, trying to find his foot. And so was DiVincenzo for them. And over here, Cat pretty much found his foot and damn near coming out the door. But we still had to get acclimated as a team with Cat. And so far, so good. So I think both teams should be happy with the trade. Obviously, they lost a premier dude and Cat Carl Town, but Julius Randle was not no slouch, ladies and gentlemen. King Jew was my man. I'm a big supporter of Julius Randle, man. He came over here and did the damn thing. Salute the Jews coming in the building tonight. But anyway, so that way they got to they played each other already. It's the second round. Shot Powers. Be a good win for the Knicks tonight. They can get that win at MSG tonight, 2 games in a row. Pick up a game on somebody in the standard or whatever, or stay the same in the standard. They had a good job at the other night. They lost a game, but they picked up some separation from a couple of teams because they lost. So tonight I want to see the same thing, man. Let's get out there, have fun like they did the other day, and go play hard for 48 minutes, try to get a victory tonight, man, to get us to 28-12. That'll be pretty awesome.
Yeah, right now we have if I'm not mistaken, it's like a 3.5 point lead against Milwaukee. Who would have figured that out? Milwaukee back in the 4th spot right now from being in the 8th, 9th spot beginning of the year. So with that being said, we got to continue to win. We even though we got a lead, we got to continue to build on the lead that we have. There's no way that we should fall into a deficit to start losing and making it tougher for us in this middle 40 games that we play right now. I got confidence in what the Knicks going to do, man, and we got guys that are stepping up to the plate. Everybody didn't have a awesome game last game, but in the last couple of games, even in the losses, guys are still trying to score the basketball. You know what I mean? Some of the games, not so much, but in a lot of the games, they still try to put numbers on the board. And I mean, we got OG averaging about 15 points a game. We got right now Mikal almost 18, 19 points a game. Josh Hart around 14, 15 points a game. JB about 20, almost 26 points a game. So we got guys in the starting unit that can score the basketball right now. That's going to play tonight anyway. And I think Tom Thibodeau runs the same lineup out there with Sims, even though Sims is in trade talks and stuff like that. But I think they run Sims out there. The one thing that I would probably want to see maybe tonight is someone different off the bench. And I mean, maybe a Pattier. We needed a small forward. We need somebody that could get in there and as big that could play some defense and maybe get some rebounds. Shamuth, I don't know what's going on with Shamuth, but he's still trying to fit in, and I'm not sure. We'll see what happens with him. Coming down this trade deadline and all that stuff. I'm thinking just from watching that he's not in the rotation, not because of defense. He got stellar defense. He's just not scoring the basketball. And that's not what we really need him to do right this second. We need him to play defense and let the other guys score. The reason why he took him out maybe now is because the last couple of games, the second unit has been scoring. But now, the last couple of games, they've been scoring some big-time numbers. So maybe we might see a spot in the Shaman tonight, because he plays great defense. He goes around the screen. He does the things that Tom Thibodeau already knows that he wants. So he tries to implement that. So I'm just looking for a good game for a team basketball state tonight. A good team basketball way of playing basketball. Playing basketball tonight.
Yeah. I salute that. Real talk. Salute to the chat, man. On Dias, what's good? What's going on with you, Jay? Like I said, Jay Choden, Darlene E. Gibb, what's good, my man? Salute to you as well. Brian Acosta, NYC Ball, my brother, was popping. Everybody, man, salute to the chat. That's where it's at for sure. But yeah, man, I'm expecting for the Knicks to go out there and just go out there and play hard tonight. They like I always say, and like Tibbs say, we got enough. We got enough. You just got to know how to let you know what a good team is now, what a good player is. Knicks go out there without currently talented tonight. They just got to do what they do. Do what they do. Like you said, you got to find it collectively. Everybody got to up their game up, and they did that in Philly and managed to hold out. And I don't expect no different tonight. Like I said, they got Julius Randle and my man Ant-Man, but just like Philly had Paul George and Tyrese Maxey, you just play, we still got killers on our squad. You know what I mean? So that means we got Mikal do what he did the other night, and him and Brunson be the main two. I'm talking about the main scoring dude. Let Anunoby and Josh Hart do what they do. I'm pretty comfortable with this, man. I like pressure to Jordan. I like Jericho Sims, the way they play committee. Now tonight, to me, I feel good about it because the guy who at that spot that's we going up against from a center perspective, not a big scorer. Well, he like 11, 12 points a game. So if Jericho Sims and my man give us the same thing they gave us in Philly the other night, and you equal Gobert's numbers, you know what I mean, from the both of them, then I think we had a successful night. And everybody else do what they do. So I do think the Knicks are definitely in a good chance to win the game just due to the fact of the depth they got. And I know Tibbs, knowing coach, you're gonna like, listen, let me see how the pace of the game is going. Let me see what's going on in the game, and I'll make decisions if I need to do this or that, because that's pretty much the way you coach in a game like this here. Because this is a game, man. This is a big game for the Knicks. It's a playoff type of game. Right now, we in a position in the NBA where we trying to job for position for the playoffs. Everything else don't even matter, ladies and gentlemen. Where we gonna be, and so that's the way Tibbs coaching. Tibbs is coaching for the playoffs. He ain't coaching just to be coaching. So I think he go out there tonight, do what he do, man. But I think we all really gotta bear witness to this here. Knicks built a championship roster, and that's the way they're gonna play. They're gonna play their best player the most minutes. You might as well get used to it. That's what's gonna happen.
That's it.
Play your best player the most minutes. Everybody does it. So you might as well get prepared for that, ladies and gentlemen. We are trying to go. We chasing something. When you chase something, you got to cut out all the stuff that the dead weight you don't need at that present time. And I think that's what Tibbs doing. That's why I think he shot. I didn't mean to say dead weight, unnecessary weight. I think he sat Shaman because right now he don't got to go on offensively, and we can't afford the minutes to kind of mess us up, because if he don't score and we go down 3 or 4 points, then it ain't helping his team right now. So I think he cut that rotation back down to 8. He said, "I'm gonna roll with these 8." Because I know these 8 dudes right now I know when they out there, they're going to get it done. And I think Shaman will be back in there, but until he's ready to get it done, Tibbs might got to see something. I don't know, but if he ain't injured. But anyway, I think they be fine, Shot Powell. I think they got enough to get this thing done. They just got to go out there tonight, man. Just play hard. It's Friday night Knicks on MSG. It's Friday night Knicks here on KRT, Knicks Real Talk. Just get it popping. Salute to the chat, man. Y'all already know what it is. Appreciate y'all for coming in, and hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk. Hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk. Hit him up. Joey DeLuca, thank you for the super chat. Joey, my man, we appreciate you. Real Talk, you already know. Appreciate that, Joey, man. Appreciate you coming in and all that good stuff, man. Salute. But yeah, man, tonight, man, we got to go out there and do our thing. And let me give a shout out to one of my favorite Knicks. He done became one of my favorite Knicks of all time now, but because of what he do. So I'm gonna go out here and say to my man, happy birthday, Coach Tibbs. Real talk. Nick Tibbs done became one of my favorite Knicks. Why? Because he been winning. So
right.
Salute to Tom Thibodeau, man. Happy birthday, Coach. Well deserved. Many more. Keep doing what you do, man. You turned the city around in 4 years, man. We was in purgatory when it came to basketball, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks.
Tibbs came here in 2021, had us finally talking about positive things about the Knicks, nothing else. So it's good. Just happy birthday to you, man, and keep guiding these guys in the right direction. Because I think we're gonna win one under you, my man. So let's just hope we keep taking the right steps and we stay injury free. We was close last year, but we stay injury free at the end of the year. We're gonna be making some noise. So salute to you, Coach. Real talk. But yeah, man, shoot to Coach Tibbs, man. Man, join his birthday today, man. Good up here. I hope they get a win on his birthday. I mean, that's another good thing. And the team he playing, he was a part of that franchise too. Right. The basketball operations and the coach. So it's a big day for Tibbs. It's Tibbs Day, man, all around. You know what I mean? So let's get it, Coach. Y'all go out there and make some noise for that man right there. Out there, hopefully they win that game tonight. They be feeling good. Make a happy birthday for him. So salute the coach. But yeah, Shot Powell, this is just another tough game on the doctrine, man. That's another tough game on the doctrine. We just got to go out there and do what we do. Play Knick basketball and go out there and get a victory, man. I think that's what it all boils down to tonight.
Yeah, like you always say, Devon, cross your T's and dot your I's. It's that type of game tonight. That type of game to get out there and be gritty. You know what I mean? If the 3-point shot ain't clicking tonight, keep it going to the lane. Go to your mid range. Avert certain other things that you can get to make a basket. And last couple of games they've been shooting pretty good. I think they're going to get out here and shoot again pretty good. And I mean, I think we're going to get a couple of 3-pointers from a lot of multi 3-point shots from a couple of the players makes. And, I think that they're going to step up tonight. They know this is a big game. They know this is at MSG. They know it's against a team that Tom Thibodeau used to coach. This is his birthday. And I think they're going to want to do what they need to do to make it a happy birthday. I mean, so I don't question the team much. I mean, it's certain things that I critique, like this month. Like I always say, this month is about the second unit. And last game, they stepped up big time. So I'm hoping that they can continue to do what they did last game, and maybe a little bit more minutes for some more of that 3-man rotation in that second unit to alleviate some of the pressure on the guys in the starting unit. I mean, and one of the major reasons why I want the team to get ready, real healthy, where we can at least go to a 9-10-man rotation, so I can stop hearing all the fans talk about the minutes. The minutes distribution. I understand it's not the minutes that they play, it's the consecutive minutes that they play. I understand that. But like you said earlier, Devon, Tom Thibodeau ain't worried about them rookies. And I mean, sometimes, like you stated, like we always say, man, sometimes you put that rookie in there and we up 3, and by the time we take him out in 2.5 minutes, we down 4. I mean, that can ruin a rookie, because now you in there and you know that you lost the lead. The guy that you was guarding just shot a 3-pointer in your face, and you just got beat dog with an alley-oop pass from you not playing defense on your man, and now you feel bad. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. These guys will get some time to burn. I keep saying this, and I say it again. This is how it's going to happen. The scorched earth is going to come out. Then the defensive-minded team is going to come in, and then the third unit will have a chance to play some minutes. 4 or 5 minutes left in the game. And once they get healthy, when they can get Mitch back, when they can fill out that small forward position with Shamuth or with somebody else, then we'll be rocking. We'll be rocking and rolling and stuff. We know peaks and valleys all over here with the New York Knicks, but you know what? The Knicks are better this year than they were last year. So I mean, at scoring at this point in the season.
Yeah, real talk, man. It's what I think a lot of people, what's so crazy for me, I get it from when but every coach does this, man. But here's the thing, I'm not even concerned about consecutive minutes more than I'm concerned about consecutive games in a row. I don't care about you could play 50 minutes a night. I couldn't give a shit. You go home, you go home and sleep it off and rest your muscle, get ready for the next. But when you got consecutive games, like Knicks had three games of 4 nights, that's more. That's more daunting than playing 48 minutes in the game. Because after the 48 minutes, you can go in there.
You can take a rest.
Yeah, it's not like they play. It's not like they playing soccer out there where you run up and down that big field nonstop. They get timeouts. They get. I think to me that's just so overblown out of proportion. But let me tell you something. We get in your head. The New York Knicks. They brought these guys in here for a reason. Real quick, not to get off the show topic, they brought them in for a reason, and I really love all the young guys, but they just not ready for this, man. They not ready for this. I can't even understand if you put the average backup guy in the league. They got size, they got skill, and a lot of teams that we're fighting against, you don't see them teams that's up there where we at playing them young players. Name Boston, Philly. Philly had Jared McCain. But that's a talent level thing. But you look at all these top teams, they're not playing these rookies, man, because especially the ones going for something. They like, okay, wait your turn, blah blah. It's not only New York, ladies and gentlemen. You don't never see a bunch of rookies playing in the playoffs. You don't never see that. You don't never see. They don't even do that. Unless he's a talented dude and he's worthy of it. But a lot of these rookies, they ain't ready for that stuff, man. They just not ready for it. They not physically, they not strong enough. They not physically strong enough. First of all, mentally they ain't strong enough. Most of them, they're not mentally strong enough to take that grueling down, and their skill level don't match the body of some of these guys out here. Like I can imagine if Tyler Kolek had to go up against Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is a backup point guard damn near sometimes. Or he got to go up against some of these uber talented dudes where he can't do nothing with on the defense side of the ball. They eat him up all day long. Eat him up all day because he ain't got the size, he ain't got the strength, he got the skill to play the offense side of the ball. But if he scored 10 points, we're going to be scored 10 points if he give up 15 points. It's still a negative. So I understand why Tibbs do this stuff, man, because if Tyler Kolek scored 10 points, but he give up 15 points, we still -5. Still -5. So it's a pecking order to this stuff, man. I think Tibbs doing a great job with this team, man. He got 28 and 12. They playing good ball. They got some talented dudes, but they had to get acclimated to the system. You can't put Tyler Coldham over Caleb Bridges and them. They had to learn how to play in Tibbs' system too. So it takes some time, but they'll be there. So them cats might come in the playoffs and do some work, but until now, I don't know. I think that issue, man, we might let you put that to bed. That ain't happening in New York right now. Not when these guys fight for a championship, man. Trying to go for it to be a contender team. They ain't gonna do that. So let's hope they get, some going to make a trade or something, get another piece in that third spot. That's gonna push it over the top. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just ranting, man. It's Friday night, man. We got Knicks in Minnesota. I just wanted to get that out there because I do think that, man, we just gotta, accept the fact that Tibbs about to go with the guys who making that money. They're gonna try to get us a ring. We could develop them cats in the offseason. But here we go, man. Listen, let's get into man, because we got some good stats tonight. Gonna be a good competitive matchup. Obviously, man, them cats got some good size down there. Rudy Gobert in the middle and all that stuff. So let's just get into the stats. Let me deal with that. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, there you go, right there. Knicks and Minnesota Timberwolves at the World Most Famous Arena, 7:30. Julius Randle's back in the building. DiVincenzo's back in the building. Won't play tonight. So let's see how the reception Julius Randle gets tonight. I should be a warm welcome to Julius Randle because I think the brother did some good things in New York for us, man, and kind of helped build this team where we at right now. So salute to my man Julius. Ladies and gentlemen, they 21-19 on the season. We 27-15 on the season. They 8th in the standards. We 3rd in the standards. They won game over 500 on the road. I meant to say on the road 11-10. We 13-7, 6 games over at home. Their offense rate is 17th. Ours is number 2. After losing Cat, that could vary down the line with losing Cat, but even without Cat the other day, they still put up 125, so that was good. But our defense, their defense is number 7th. Ours number 15th. I think we still stuck in the middle of the pack, which is half of the league, 15th. That means out of 30 teams you have there. Hopefully they get better sooner or later. And then obviously they 12th in that rating, we 5th in that rating. So the team is kind of not too far for numbers other than scoring. And the scoring, the offense rate, I meant to say, we 12, they 17. That's a 15 points rating swing. But defense, we only 8-point swing on the defense side with them because we got 15 and they 7th. So it's not bad. So it could be a really tight game, especially knowing that Cat might not be there. The numbers can sway another way, man, because of who's playing tonight, who's not playing. But anyway, I think that needs to come close to the numbers anyway, regardless of if Cat not playing or not tonight. Especially about other guys coming to play tonight. I think they get a pop. A team lead, ladies and gentlemen, Jalen Brunson moved up to 26 points. He was at 25 for a while. That might go even higher with Cat out for a couple of weeks. So let's see. But Anthony Edwards averaging 26, pretty much just like Jalen Brunson, 25.9. Rudy Gobert, 10 rebounds. We're going to miss them 14 rebounds from Cat, 13.9. Julius Randle, 4 assists, and Jalen Brunson, 7.5. So, like I said, we got 2 guys at the top tonight who pretty much the top scorers. We missing our top rebounder, but we got to do this thing by committee, and obviously Jalen Brunson will be in there commanding the assist numbers, so that's good as well. But in our last 5 games, or their last 5 games, I apologize. They are 3-2, playing some pretty good ball. They lost by 1 point to the Golden State Warriors. They beat Washington by 14. Obviously, they lost by 2 to the Minnesota Grizzlies and them guys. They had it going down there, and then they beat Orlando, and then they beat the Pelicans. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to 3-2 in our last 5 games. We beat the 76ers. We lost to Detroit. We beat Giannis and them. We lost to OKC, and we beat the Toronto Raptors. So that's good to see. That's why I love to get that win today, man, and get that thing to 4-1, whatever. But so far, so good anyway. Our guys is playing hard. The previous matchup, like I said, we beat them 133-107. Town 32, Randle 24. Towns 20 rebounds. Man, we're going to miss that tonight. DiVincenzo 6 rebounds, and then Miles McBride had 8, and Anthony Edwards had 7. Should be a fun game tonight, man. But let's hope we can make up some of them towel numbers tonight. They in a bluish black drip. Ladies and we in the white drip tonight, pinstripe looking joints. I love them doing these right there. The projector started for them guys: Conley, Edwards, McDaniel, Julius Randle, and Gobert. It's a solid starting 5 right there. But if even without Cat, you look at the numbers right there. They 20, that's 26. Julius Randle, let's say 20. That's 46, 56, 66. They only averaging 73 points a game when they start a lineup. You take out Cat 25, we still getting that. So that's pretty awesome. That's going to show you how prolific. You take out 25 points for Carl Anthony Towns, and you still got 4 guys still getting them numbers. So that's pretty good to have a team that's loaded like that. I think they don't want to go no further. I don't know why they're not showing the Knicks one, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, I'll get to it in a minute. But Shy Powers, man, give me your thoughts on that game tonight, man. What you looking to see and how you want to see these Knicks respond tonight?
Yeah, it's for me, it's a little bit of everything. What I mean? Good defense. We must rebound the basketball as hard as it can get. We need to move on the break. What I mean? This team is a little older, so we need to move on the break. Stay consistent with the hands in the paint. I mean, hands in the passing lanes. We need a good turnover status from against this team tonight. I mean, we need rebounding once again, offensively and defensively. I need to say both sides, and control the pace and push the pace. You know what I mean? Control it, slow it down when you need to, push it up when you have to. So we've been doing that a little bit more. And with Cat not in there, you know what I mean, it's going to have Gobert a little bit of lingering in the paint area and stuff like that. So let's resort to mid-range game. I mean, let's try to get him in foul trouble early. Let's go contest him. Let's see how good of a shot blocker he really is tonight. I mean, let's put it to him. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can get him out of the game. Because if we get him out of the game, we may fare a little bit better with Naz Reid. Now, Naz Reid is pretty good too. He's a good 3-point shooter, and he could bang a little bit, but he's not Gobert. You know what I mean? Gobert is, he could really rebound the basketball. So let's see if we can take it inside and get Gobert out of there early and win the game tonight.
Yeah, real talk. NYC, thank you for the super chat, my brother. Appreciate you
Word
so much.
up, thank you.
Thank you. So thank you, NYC B-ball, my man. The defense will be top 5 once Mitch gets back. I kind of agree with you on that, my man. I think when Mitch gets back, NYC, he's gonna pay a huge dividend for the Knicks, man. I think we underestimate what that man means to the squad. So I agree with you 100% on that, man. Real talk. And thank you for the super chat. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Salute to everybody who came in a little late. Gunsmoke, what's good? Captain Matumbo, Giles G, what's poppin', my man? Salute to APAP, my brother. Salute. NYC, salute to you guys, man. Thank y'all for coming in. Real talk. And salute to the rest of everybody else in the chat as well. Cam from the Kickback just walked in.
Word up.
Good, my man. Cam was good, my bro. But yeah, man, this should be a fun game tonight overall. I think with the shot Wild brought us something interesting, and then in a few minutes at half point I'll open it up. Shot Powers, I think just from do you, even though Cat is not in there, do you think Tibbs still tell Jericho Sizzle every now and then when a certain player get the ball, y'all leak out? I feel like a Chua could go through the 3-point line at the 5. You know what I mean? He literally could do it. Not saying that he even got to shoot the ball, but that might be a offense strategy to pull. Gobert can't leave the boy wide open. Obviously he's gonna have to cheat a little bit. So I wonder if Tibbs tell my man if he in there when Rudy Gobert's in there and we're in the offense set, I might want you to fade out to the 3-point line because he's gonna have to come out there. You know what I mean? But he's just gonna sit there, and I think that might be a problem for them. So we'll see, man. But that could be a strategy to try to offset some of Rudy Gobert magic down there when it comes to block shots, playing defense. We'll see how Tibbs going to operate on that level, man. There's definitely going to be some X and O's going on there as well. I know the athletes on the floor, but the coaches make a lot of decisions what happens on the floor, and they got to execute it. So let's see how Tibbs going to put out his hat tonight on his birthday. How you gonna coach his game tonight? But I agree with you, man. I love to see some of these guys tonight, man. I think on a game like this, because they so big up front. See, this is a night where I love to see Hocker Purdy. Don't get me wrong, because he got the size. I'd rather see him before I see any of them, because I think we get the other positions is good. But when you got Gobert, Naz Reid, like you said, and Randall and so on, they got some bodies, some size down there. So that might be interesting night to see. I thought he would have did that in the Philly game, but like I said, sometimes it all depends how the pace of the game going. And in moments in that game, I don't think a lot of them guys could have handled that pressure that was in that Philly game the other night, because that game was intense. It was like a playoff game. And I'm like, I thought that Tibbs was gonna play Hocker Purdy. Before the game came out, we talked about it in the pregame show. Like, yo, he should play Hock tonight. You know what I mean? But I don't know. You know what I mean? And so hopefully tonight, man, if he need him, I guess he might get a foul trouble. He'd be ready. Let's see how it goes, man. I think they got enough. No matter who plays tonight, they got enough. You know what I mean? They just got to be able to, do what they did in Philly and make us up from some of Cat numbers. And I think President Chua and Gerald Sim did a good job of that the other night. They got us standing at 13 rebounds. You know what I mean? So. And from that standpoint, and they scored 18 points, and I mean that's just 7 less than Cat will give you. So for the center spot, we still did good. You know what I mean? I think that was a reason why we damn near won that game, because them two dudes played a major part in that game. Jericho said at the beginning of the game with the offense rebounding, and obviously my man Pressure Chua with the defense and the 10 points he got and just the energy itself. So hopefully we're gonna need that tonight against these guys as well. Because I think they better up front than the Sixers were up front. You know what I mean? I think their wings was probably not wings. That's not that can't say really better there, because I think Julius Randle up front and my man Edwards, Maxi and Paul George, they're more on that wing level. So, but up front, I think they got a good. Now tonight, I want to see if these cats could pull that off, because there's Rudy Gobert and Nas Reed in them, and I don't think they had that in Philadelphia. We'll see. I think Jericho got to go out there and play basketball. You know, just do the best you can, see what they happen. They can get some good points tonight and some productive minutes, and we still got a chance to win.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm also with seeing a little bit of Hucker Purdy tonight. One of those young guys, because and for me, I know Tibbs would love to run a 10-man rotation. I know he would love to run a 10-man rotation, and he will have a chance to run a 10-man rotation once Mitch Robinson comes back. So let's, I don't want to say experiment tonight, but you may need to soak up some minutes, 5, 6, 7 minutes here and there, 2, 3 minutes to have both of your starting, your second unit guy to sit down, so you can have this guy in maybe 2 minutes at the end of a quarter, or 2 minutes in the middle of the quarter, around eight from about 9 to 7 minutes somewhere in between there, to get them a blow or something like that. So I think he may do something like that. I know he wants to run a 10-man rotation. I know once Mitch comes back, he has a solid 9-man rotation. We still have to figure out who's going to be that 10th man. And eventually, I believe, once Mitch get back on the court and he seems like he's healthy and he got that burn in his chest, and you're seeing him start to be a little bit more athletic and stuff, I think they may even move him in to the starting position, every so often, depending on who we playing, just to get those two guys a little more acclimated. The start when Mitch comes back and Cat and Mitch playing at the same time will dictate to see if they can start together. And once if that happens, and we push OG back into his regular position at the small forward position, and we push Mikal back into his shooting guard position, and Josh Hart may have to slide back into the second unit, but Josh Hart is going to get 28 to 32 minutes every night, no matter if he's coming off the bench or not. He's still going to give you the same production. He's still going to get you all those rebounds and all those steals and all the things that he's doing, but just he'll be a better electrifier with the defense, with those guys, Payne, Deuce, and Precious in that second unit. So see what happens, however they work it out and stuff like that. But tonight will be a good night to see maybe Hucker Purdy get a couple of minutes. I don't want to put no extra fouls on Sims or Precious, because we need them tonight. But just to have both of those guys off the court at the same time, you give Hucker Purdy maybe 2 or 3 minutes. So both of these guys can have some rest, so they'll be a little stronger down the stretch.
Yeah. Hey, I think he probably the biggest one, because like I said, you could even, you got, like you said, because we decimated at that our best 2 centers not even playing. So it is a time for him to play Hucker Purdy. Another reason why I'm gonna have a problem with Hucker Purdy playing, we need pressure that much where Hucker Purdy could take some of the blow on Nas Reed, could take some of the blows on Julius Randle. Right. He could take blows from them guys, and even if he get fouled, you rather for Hucker Purdy to get fouled than Pressure Chua or Jericho. So that's one reason you want to see him play, just due to the fact that try to get him out there, even though Randall probably cook him, but it'll be a teacher's man, but it'll also be one of these where you got a body to put on him, and hopefully that it can be in a positive instead of a negative, but still, you'll make him burn energy. I think Hucker Purdy got a body and the energy to deal with Julius Randle. I'm talking about from at least not talent level, but the body, I'm going to say, his physicality. I think he can handle it a little bit, but Julius Randle will probably cook him. That's the difference in that him, Hucker Purdy, and Julius Randle. Julius Randle was all NBA. Hucker Purdy just getting here. So, but anyway, but the Hucker Purdy got a little skill, I guess, a big slight. So throw him in there, man. But and see how it goes. I think it'll pay dividends with no matter what, But it was like Catton was here. That might be different because when I said the Knicks was stinking it up, ladies and gentlemen, you trying to get your guys who stinking it up, which was our players was for the last 5 or 7 games. there was no room to throw people in there, because if you take Jalen Brunson out, even though he had a bad first quarter, you take him out and put somebody in there, and he already not shooting well. When he come back in, he ain't gonna have no rhythm because you set him on the bench. So that means he might even do worse coming on the bench because he ain't got no rhythm, because you didn't have a rhythm before you went to the bench. And when you go to the bench, you lose your rhythm because you're not flowing. And then when you come back in, so all of them guys. So it's a lot of nuances to this shit, man. And I can see why they do certain things they don't do. Not Tom Thibodeau, but all coaches. I see why they do what they do, because it's a lot of chess moves to the stuff, and there's a lot of things involved with coaching, man. And I see why you got to go through the gauntlet they go through. Only a few could do what they do. Right, it's only a few could do what these cats do, man. So let's see if he do it right tonight on his birthday. Play these guys a little bit if he need to, but if not, just make sure the Knicks win the basketball game, man, and get the 29-12. That's what I'm looking for tonight. Really, these guys to win that game, man, and make us feel good on Friday night. Friday night Knicks and everything like that should be fun, man. Like I said, Friday night basketball and MSG is always fun. You know what I mean? And all Knicks we'll talk is fun up ahead. We talking Knicks basketball, man. So let's go get it, New York. Let's get this win, man. We need this, baby. This would be a big win for this team right here, to me. Knowing that these cats looking for revenge, and we do it without Cat, ladies and gentlemen. To get to 28-15, and we do this tonight without Cat, tells me something about this team. Well, I need to know. I already know, but this would be really solidifying what I think this team is. And I just think they're a damn good basketball team, so they can pull that off tonight. And they already beat them already, so that it's not like they can't beat them. I don't know if they had the same magic without Cat, but I know they're capable. So let's see, Shop Out. Should be a really good, instant, good physical ball game tonight.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for our wings to get out there and be efficient tonight on the defensive end and on the offensive end. We need big games from Mikal and from OG tonight. You know what I mean? Stop the players on the defense and show up on the offense tonight. Like I said, man, everybody got to step a little up, put up a little bit extra point here, extra rebound here, extra steal here. Extra assist here. It all adds up, and hopefully they put enough up individually that and collectively that they can born a win out of that. And that's what I think the Knicks need to do: play team basketball tonight. If they all put the effort in, they can surely come up with a good win tonight against a pretty steady team in the West.
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be a very good one for them. I think they will. Like I said, I'm confident about these guys. We got guys who could play, man, and that's a good thing about this team. We got guys who could play basketball. They know how to play basketball. They know how to win basketball games, and that's why I'm really so high on this team, because they got a bunch of winners on this team, and these cats know how to win. And to me, that says it all. So they got a winning mentality, and that's all you need. Plus talent. You could put a winning mentality with talent. You got something. We have that. We got guys who got talent. They got winning mentalities. That's a recipe for success, and that's why we're successful right now. No matter the way he coaching, or no matter which way the team ain't doing this, don't even matter. We got guys who on every given night gonna go out there and with their talent will themselves to win, and that's what they doing. So it's like you can't go wrong with this squad, man. These boys is winners, man. Let's get it, man. It's game day. Knicks of Minnesota, Julius Randle back in the building. It's gonna be fun, man. I'm really excited about this thing here. And I got the Knicks going out here doing the damn thing tonight, man. Just cross T's, dot I's, play for 48 minutes. Just do the things you've been doing that got you the way you at right now, and hopefully do it better tonight. And if they come out there with a victory, they got 2 days off before they play Atlanta on Martin Luther King Day. Should be a good weekend for them. I think they have a very good weekend. Knicks win that game tonight, they're gonna have a really good weekend. They're gonna be we going on a 2-day sabbatical, feeling good about ourselves because we won 2 in a row and we beat 2 good teams. So let's get it. Let's get it tonight, man, and get this W, man. Salute everybody in the chat. Like I said, thank y'all for coming in, man. We appreciate y'all. It's Divine. It's Knicks Real Talk. Shaw Powers, we in here, man. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at, everybody. We bring Jay Choder in the building. Jay Choder just popped up in the building. Jay Choder, what's good, my man? What's going on with you?
Chilling. How we doing?
We good, man. And Friday night Knicks on MSG, my man.
Just beat me to it, man. Stop thinking in my head, bro, like that. I was just about to say the same thing. It's Friday night Knicks.
Sir.
Just get there. Look, I like everything that you said. I think it's gonna be a great test. I really hope a couple things that I know that Debo's gonna get a good reception. But I'm really, really, really hoping that Randall gets a hefty, because he was here before him. He chose us. Like he chose us. You know what I mean? And he was part of the culture that changed, that flip. So he deserves it no matter what. I don't care what the thumbs down. I don't care. People are these are people too. They have emotions. They go through things in life, and it's okay. I've done some dumb things, so it is what it is. But that man played hard as hell for us. And I promise you this: if he wasn't hurt last year, we wasn't losing to Indiana. So, but that's enough. That's enough of them. They're no longer here. And happy birthday to the coach, a coach that I highly appreciate. Really want to see what he does. With the switching and who he puts in and me too. AP. I follow all the people that do that, especially Randall. I think that the coach has been he's mixing it up appropriately, because if you look at who has been playing, their input, he played, like, let's go back to like a week or two, right? He played more people, but the more people didn't really do what they were supposed to do. They might have been in there for 15 minutes with 2 points and 2 whatever. That's not doing what you're supposed to do, right? When you get the opportunity, you got to flourish. If you don't flourish, you get flushed. And that's just it, right?
Right.
That's a fact, right? So, if somebody said to me in my craft, all right, here's the mic, do something. If I don't come through, they don't want to hear me again. So, it's the same thing in any other way. I will say this, as of this moment, and I'll go back to it just to make sure. Cat's a game time decision. He's not necessarily out. That's what I saw. Yeah, that's what I saw in not only in the thing. It's still a game time decision. And it wasn't even. Yeah, it's a game time call. It's not even questionable. It's a game time call. That's much different than questionable. Questionable means usually doubt. Right? Questionables are usually like, oh, except for if you're Anthony Davis and LeBron, right? Then the questionable means you're playing. But in this case, it's big for us. But we didn't have him last game. We're playing a tough team. We handled the hell out of them the first time, and no question that Randall's going to play really hard tonight. There's no question about it. But I think we could frustrate the hell out of Gobert. We go at him, punch him in the mouth every time we go at him, run him over. Like I would like to see hard on a breakaway, just put his whole body, run through him, it's not that they're a bad team. They're a good team, right? They're a good team, but they're not our team. I don't think they hold a match to our team. So I do think, though, we have to see a good performance out of Precious again. That's going to be very big for us. He has a task. But Brunson, the captain was captain for a reason. Mikhail's been playing way better on the offensive side. Like to see a great game defensively from OG. I think it's possible that OG will be playing defense against Randall in this game.
He did it last game. Remember what happened first game? He scored 21, 22 points You put your sick OG on him. I think he got 2 points for the whole second half, 2 or 3 points. So
right, he put him. Remember, I said we were saying that he put him in solitary confinement. You know, the last time in that second half. Right? Yo, they hurting me in my feelings. Nowadays, they're hurting my feelings. But back then it would be something different. But anyway, yeah, I'm looking at this now. It's a good chance that he starts, that he's playing. But you know what? With or without him right now, I still feel good about it. I do agree with you. I think it's a chance for Hakapori to shine. It's give him a chance to either be flourishing or flushed. Because right now, not just this game, this period of time in the NBA, right now, is if you want to stick around and you get a chance to play, you better show them the best part of your game. Because if you're an asset, you will be moved. And I was talking to a friend last night. There's just some side note. I was talking to a friend for quite some time. We were talking about Kelly Oubre. And, I read the article immediately after I finished talking to him last night. And he's a top 15 candidate to be traded. I forgot to send that over in text. But that's somebody I would like to see on our bench. But that's a different story. You know, he's not here right now. So as far as tonight's game, that's what I want to see. We need everybody to step up. And we're going to rely heavily on our bench. On our starters. Heavily on our starters. So.
Yeah, real talk. And this is where it's at right here. Listen, the game would dictate who play and who don't play. That is it's just the bottom line. If that game is tight and they going mano a mano, you're not going to see no Hakapurdy. You're not going to see none of it. If that game is a slugfest, it's a bunch of stars going hard at it, y'all mother leave that Hakapurdy stuff alone because they going to play their best players to win this game. And that's the reason why Hakapurdy and all them cats are where they at their career. It's the reason why these other cats making $25, $30, $40, $50 million. That's just how I go down. If them dudes if Randall busting somebody butt and we busting somebody butt, this cat getting down, this a 2-point game, 4-point game, you ain't gonna see none of them dudes. Cause they can't handle that. I mean, come on, man. It's real talk. I'm being real. It's how the game, it all depends how now the game is the Knicks up by 9-10 in the first quarter. They might say, okay, you know what? Now I use you for a breather because you ain't gonna hurt the game because we got a lead in the game. So I might give you a couple of minutes to reserve somebody some energy. But if that game is one of them games where they going pop, 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 forget about it. You know what I mean?
No, I agree with that.
Yeah, so let's hope. I hope it be like a 10-point, 15-point quarter before we can let Hakapurdy give Jericho Sims some rest or give somebody. That's if the game dictate that way. If the game don't dictate that way, then they ain't gonna see him. And I think lately, with us being in that slump the way we was and the way we was fighting in these games. That's why you didn't see them guys, man. We were shooting bad from downtown. Tib, like, listen, y'all got to get out of this funk, so y'all got to keep shooting the ball. And they did, and they responded the last 2 games. So let's see how it goes, man. Let's hope these cats play tonight, but if they don't, Knicks need to get that victory tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big game for the Knicks, man. Real talk. We got to go out there tonight and go hard for 48 minutes, cross T's, dot, bang with Nas Reed, bang with Julius Randle. Don't let Ant-Man and Mike Conley run them up from downtown. Don't let Jaden McDaniel get in a little groove. If it's God, you just got to go out there and don't let Dillingham and them cats get crazy tonight. Cause that young man is an underrated rookie. He gets down. He gets down with him.
Oh, definitely.
So, you got to be on your P's and Q's tonight, man. You got to be on your square tonight because this is to me it's a big game for the Knicks. Because if we lose the game, then all we doing is playing 500 basketball. But if we win the game, we're not playing 500 basketball because we won the other night and we win tonight. That's 1,000%. So we don't want to be carrying no 500 basketball. That's why it's the big win tonight to be able to take 2 days off the next couple of games to get ready for Atlanta on Monday. So I think they got to go out there and play hard tonight, man. Just whatever Tibb throw out there, whoever he go out there, I don't care who he throw out there, he can throw Tyler Coker, all of them, just to make sure they're ready to play. That's my whole point. I don't care who he throw out there tonight. He could go get Othello Harrington from behind the bench and play tonight if he want to. Yeah, listen, you can put the rookies in there. You can put Mark Bryan. You can get Mo Cheeks. The name of the game is to win the basketball game. I don't give a who play. I really don't, bro. But I know the Knicks need to win that game because we don't want to be playing 500 basketball for the last so many games. We want to be able to get the winning streak to get off that 500 mess, to get us back to what we've been doing this season, man. So big game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's a talented team. Like I said, they right there eighth in the NBA. They got talent. Their defense number 7. You know what I mean? They can get down, and they got they got all-stars and all NBA dudes over there too. So we just they got a 2-3 time defense player of the year sitting at the anchor spot. They got some wing defenders, and Mike Conley, one of the better ones that did it in the NBA at the point guard spot for years, and he's still doing what he's doing. And so we're gonna be ready tonight. But I think Knicks go get a shot, Powers. I think they go out there tonight, man, and cross T's and dot I's and get a pop. And I'm looking for the Knicks to go out there and do it tonight for sure.
Yeah, the Knicks really gonna go out there and really want to play some basketball, man. And this is a big game in MSG. You know what I mean? Like we talked about earlier, your old players coming back to their old home turf. Well, at least Julius Randle for tonight. And you got Tom Thibodeau used to be the coach there, and he's the coach here. And they're going to want revenge because we really beat them down the last time we played them. You know what I mean? A fully healthy unit, you beat them, handily. At 133 to like 107 or something like that. So they're going to want to come out here and want to show out. And everybody that comes to MSG, everybody that comes to the Mecca, anybody that comes to Madison Square Garden wants to be all-star, all NBA, all defense, all everything, all. They want to be the all.
The game of their life.
You know what I mean? They want to showcase for Broadway and stuff like that. So you know what that is, man. And that's every team that comes to Madison Square Garden. They always get up for a Madison Square Garden game. So with that being said, man, we just got to shut them down and try to hold them. Hold them accountable for what they want to do. And hold our players accountable for what they can do tonight. Like I said, I think we're gonna have a phenomenal game for our wing stop tonight. I think OG, and Mikal is gonna have phenomenal games tonight. That's what I'm hoping for. To make it easy on Brunson. Even though I think Brunson's gonna get like 32 points, but I think Mikal and OG is gonna really step up tonight. And the second unit, I think playing a pretty decent game. I think we may get a couple more minutes from Payne out there tonight. And dudes play phenomenal. Precious played phenomenal, and I hope they continue to do that in that second.
Let me ask you a question. Do you throw Mikal on and to start the game with Anunoby or Randall, or you let somebody like Josh Hart fill that void? What's your take on the way the Knicks are defending on guys coming in the game tonight? Knowing that Cat's not there, one about offense weapons. I don't know how much pressure do you want to put on Mikal Bridges that had to play defense like that, and at the same time be our second leading scorer because Cat not there. Do you throw him on there or you throw Josh Hart on him tonight?
I think they run the same screens that they do. That three-head juggernaut. Josh Hart get him one time, Mikal get him one time, OG will get him one time, and if they go off the switch, Mikal can guard Randall, in short terms. Josh Hart could handle Randall for a short term. So I think the majority, it will probably start off from Mikal playing him, and off the switch, it could be Josh Hart on him. And if it goes from the switch from Josh Hart to Cat, then Josh Hart, from Josh Hart to OG, then they'll do that switch too, because all three of those guys that I mentioned can play all three of the guys that they switch off of. So I think that initially it'll be Mikal on them, but if it goes off the switch, you'll see either Josh Hart or OG on them, and whoever their man is, they'll follow. They starting to do the follow the man. Oh, you're going through this, go through, so this way they don't go through this, so they don't make no switch. Go through, so this way that they don't make that they don't set a solid pick. Instead of sometimes when they fight hard, and they still do this, fight hard over the screen, sometimes they pick off the screen and you just slide to that man that you slide to the pick. And I think they've been doing that. Those three guys been doing that a lot of these games going down the stretch. So I think that's how they run it. Initially, like I said, McHale, but anybody could guard him tonight.
The primary defender be McHale unless it's
Right.
switch up. I got you. Jay Chosen, man. Rudy Gobert situation is gonna be different without Cat tonight, man. What do the Knicks need to do and forward from an offense standpoint to either try to get this man in a little bit of foul activity or whatever, or how can we best get him out of that game? Not get him out the game, but get him out of the game plan, rather, let me say, for us to be effective with pressure to and Jericho Sims tonight.
Right. So it kind of rebounds off the last question, right? Because if you're going to need help, we're going to need help mostly on the boards, right? Because the lack of that's our biggest problem, right? So in order to do that, I think that OG, like Precious and Sims are so important tonight in the way of banging. Like I'm not joking about this. Like really battling Gobert to make him not even want to be down there. Because if they could make him kind of irrelevant, and that's why I think I think it's going to be changeable. I think it's going to be very interchangeable because I think like a lot like what Shah said, not full blown what do you call that when you play zone, right? Not full blown zone, but that 3-man zone. Like that's kind of what you're talking about. It's kind of like a 3-man zone almost. It's like, okay, I'm switching here, I'm switching there, I'm switching there. That's why I think you're gonna see like McHale on Randall a lot because OG is also going to have to, OG is gonna be swiping at Gobert. He's gonna be swiping at stuff like that. So he's gonna be. We need him to do almost everything tonight. He's got to be a Swiss Army knife in every which way. So we're gonna get anywhere. I think that Brunson's having an explosive night tonight with the ball, scoring. And I also think that we'll get a solid 20 plus with McHale tonight, and Hart's going to do what he's going to have to do. But when Hart is a little different than the other two, Hart is a better help defender than he is an actual like one-on-one defender, comparably to McHale and OG. So I think it's going to be a lot of help defense. There's going to be a lot of help defense. And they're going to be daring their shooters to take the shot. You know what I mean? And then go and run, because I think the one thing they have over them right now, that Precious is faster than Gobert. You know what I'm saying? That they'll definitely be on the run, having him chasing them instead of having letting him set up and wait for him on defense. There's going to be a lot of running gun tonight. In my mind, if that's the way to win, running gun, leave people like Gobert in the dust. That way he doesn't have a chance to set up in front of you, and then do your best while you're on defense. To battle against.
Let me ask you a question. Are you talking about they running a gun in?
We are.
Oh, we are. Okay, all right, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because I guess we definitely don't want them to run a gun.
No. But that's what I'm saying is like that's what I mean. Like a guy like Precious and a guy like Sims could run and go. Like Sims is young enough; he might not get the ball or whatever, but he's fast enough and young enough to run.
Absolutely.
And Precious is proven to break out, to catch that bounce pass and that the lob or the lead pass, whatever it might be. So if you do a lot of that, that don't give Gobert any chance to catch up, to set up, to play defense on us like that.
Yeah, they definitely got to get the run the ball.
Yes.
Another thing they think they should do, ladies and gentlemen, was important because it's not so much necessarily about the one-on-one matchup, who score more than the other, who can affect the game. And I think the way we can Precious Chua can affect the game for the Knicks is because we know he can dabble out in that corner and shoot that little three ball. Right. All they got, so you got to make Rudy Gobert at least cheat a little. I mean, come out that paint a little bit. You know what I mean? Right. I think a guy like Precious might pay dividend because he can't go out on the perimeter. Not that he's an accurate three-point shooter, but he can put it up from out there. So to me, Precious should be a decoy tonight. Him and Sims, they decoy job is to get Gobert out that lane. So even if they have him run them to roam at the top of the key or something, just for that play. And hopefully Gobert had to go out there, chase him out there. I was Precious. I swear he could dribble too. Obviously, Precious can handle the ball like a forward, like a real
Precious more than Sims though, because Sims is not as dangerous outside as Precious can be. So
So hopefully Sims, and if he's in there when he's in there with Rudy Gobert, he could pull him out there a little bit. He could put the ball on the floor. He got skills like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So let's see how it goes. It's gonna be a good chess match tonight. But I'm looking for the Knicks to go out there and just go hard for 48 minutes, man. I think it's going to be a good one. I really do, man. Cat or no cat, I think the Knicks come out there and win this thing tonight. I'm confident what we have down there. I know we got enough, and you know, in regards to who out there, any given night, I know we got enough. You know, we not where we are for a reason. You know what I mean? So some nights, if you play your A game tonight, I think the Knicks got a chance to beat anybody. They don't play the A game tonight, whether by fault or them cats just better than us tonight. It is what it is. But if the Knicks play their game, I'm confident they'll win the game, though.
Yeah, Sims is starting. By the way, Cat is not playing; he's out.
Right. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so, I do think Jalen Brunson and Mikal Bridges could do what Ant-Man and Randall could do. I can tell you that right now. So I'm confident
and better, in my opinion.
And I'm confident in that. So that means that. You know, they 2 stars and our 2 stars. I think they could be equivalent tonight, or one could be better. And depending on how Anunoby plays Randall, it might give us more of a chance. Depending on how Mikal play Ant-Man, or whatever, you know, Ant right now leading 3-point shooting, doing what he do from out there. He's a young, phenomenal talent. But you know what? You just got to go out there and play your best against him. You can't stop. You got to try your best to make it hard on him. If you talented, you're talented. You know what I mean? And sometimes a good offense to beat a good defense any day. Sometimes depending on how they doing it. You know what I mean? So I think they just got to go out there tonight. Make sure we don't let some odd dude out of nowhere come and beat us tonight. Don't let Nas Reed knock down 7 3-pointers tonight.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Something like that. Yeah, I wouldn't even let Jaden McGann beat us. Nobody. But
you know what Randall Orlando. Yeah, you know what Randall.
Exactly.
Even if Randall and Cat give you their game, you just got to make sure nobody else out there beat you tonight. And if you do that, I think you have a chance to win. So let's see how it goes, man. I think it's going to be a fun game. And like I said, I'm really looking for the Knicks to do that. I'm really going to go out there tonight and say, New York Knicks, you're 117 or 107. I think our defense come to play tonight. I think they come to play tonight. And let's see. And I think first of all, we're at home, and that's a good thing too. And I think we're gonna try to find a way to get them game back. I think that game to me last night in Philly the other night was a turning point to me. Let's see what they won't tell until they win some game. But from a gut feeling and the way the game went, it looked like it was a turning point for that team. It looked like they found something. And they dug deep down and they will to win a game. I think that's important. And when you're playing in tough back-to-back games like the Knicks got going on in the rest of the schedule, you got to find a will to eke out games. You know what I mean? Because the team you playing is just as good as you or better. So, you know, and that's what we have for the next, 15, 13 games. So I think it's important that we had a win like the other night. So I think tonight it won't be no they come out slow, put it like that. Let me say it won't be one of them coming out slow type games. Shot power, they come out there and get it popping tonight.
Yeah, type of game we need to have, man. Control the pace, run it when we need to, slow it down when we want to, grab our rebounds. This is definitely a game that we need to be at least equal with them in rebounding offensively and defensively. Hit our free throws. If we get to the line, we got to shoot over 80% from free throw land tonight. We have to shoot over 36% for three-point land tonight as well. And all that boils down to is team basketball. We get over 20, 26, 27 assists tonight. We should be able to accomplish what we need to do. Your numbers was pretty close to my numbers. Mine is 108, 118 to 109. New York Knicks. Let's get it.
Yeah, real talk. I think that's pretty fair, man. It's going to be an interesting game, man. And what I like about the night, for our pastor Jay Choden, like, ladies and gentlemen, you got Celtics and the Magic tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? You got the Heat and the Nuggets tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You got Raptors and the Bucks. I think Bucks win that. But I think Quickly might be back out for, I'm not sure how long, but he was out the other night anyway. But so we got some good games on the doctrine that benefits us. If the Celtics beat the Magic, now we pick up another game on the Magic. If the Magic beat the Celtics, then we win tonight. Then we only a game, something like that, away from them, dude. So I'm loving this time of the year, man. It's scoreboard watching for me, and I think the Knicks watching it in their own way. In other words, scoreboard watching to the Knicks to just win games. Everything will take care of itself. You know what I mean? They don't scoreboard watch, but they know they want to stay where they at. They got to win basketball games. Jay Taylor and Joe Taylor tonight. I think they got to go out there and just go hard for 48 minutes, man, against a talented team who want to do what we doing. You know what I mean? And go out there and then try to get these cats to business tonight, man. I'm expecting Jalen Brunson to do Jalen Brunson. Think that he's the captain. He do what he do. And I'm expecting Mikal to keep doing what he's doing. And I think we need a good defense performance for that whole team tonight. Not everybody, not just one or two guys. I think we just got to have a good defense performance tonight. I think we're capable of winning that game for sure by the score that I predicted anyway.
Yeah. It's funny because that's the number I was going to say. But you know what? The more I think about it, I'm going to be very honest with you. They also don't have DiVincenzo who's been playing really well. They've been I think this game is really boils down to the running gun. How we listen, Anthony Edwards is going to score, right? He's going to shoot, he's going to score, he's going to do certain things, right? Brunson's going to do the same thing. He's going to shoot, he's going to score, he's going to do certain things. It's all about the intangibles, right? Who's going to get what? I think you're going to see another triple-double out of Hart tonight. I just have that feeling in my gut. I think he's going to go bananas, at least 15 rebounds. We need that. I mean, we need that, especially with Cat out. We need that. You know, I like that 117-107 number, but you took it and you had 118. I actually think it's going to be closer to 114, 106. I'm going to tell you why I think that it's going to be – it's a tough matchup. We're playing Sims is rebounding better now, but he's not a scorer, not really a scorer. And we're going to have to say – I think tonight's a campaign game, right? It's a if we need to get as much as we can, or from the counterparts, but if Bridges could go out there and get 30 for us, that'd be a beautiful day. If both Brunson and Brunson get 35 and Bridges get like 27, OG get 20, I'm a happy camper. I mean, I think that's really what we need to do. But it's really about the decoying. It's getting that big, tall mother out of the middle. And I think Precious is the best person to do that because of his ball handling. And his shooting abilities are better than Sims. And Sims' best way to do it against Gobert is bang his skinny French ass. Bang, bang! And just,
Yeah, one thing I do know is I can say, and just looking at the last couple of games, if our three-point ball is on tonight, then I think we really beat them. I do. And they got the seventh best defense in the league. See, and don't get me wrong, but it's different when you don't have a Karl Anthony Towns down there doing what he's doing. But I do believe by committee that if Brunson got it going, Mikal got it going, and a couple of guys, Anunoby knocked down a couple of threes here or there from that baseline, which he's usually good at. If we can get it going, and I think, like I said, that momentum coming off that Philly game, you might see that tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I think that was a momentum change because they were stinking up the last 7 games. I thought the Philly game was like, okay, we about to get back on our groove. We stunk it up for the last week. We lost 5 out of 7 games. But I thought that Philly game showed me they can go down there on the road and shoot the numbers on the road. You know what I mean? Like, I know that's MSG Philadelphia, basically, but you know what I mean? So, but for them to shoot the numbers 50% from the floor, over 40 from downtown on the road, gives me confidence that they can come in their own gym and give you them same numbers. even though they got a talented defense they going up against tonight. So we'll see. If the 3 ball go down tonight, I think it should be a pretty fun game for the New York Knicks. I think, like I said, we got enough there, man. Let's see how it goes, man. And I think it's going to be a fun night and all that good stuff. But listen, we're going to go around. We're going to get our last words in. Then we're going to get up out of here for everybody and get ready to get down with the get down, man. It's Knicks Real Talk. It's the pregame show. It's Shy, Divine, Jay Chosen, the chat. Salute everybody, man. Make sure y'all run them up with the thumbs up. But we about to get our final thoughts in here, man. Our prediction that we're going to get out here and get ready to watch the show. Jay Chosen, go ahead, handle your business, my brother.
Listen, man, obviously I want to win. I hope we get a good reception for our guys, and then as soon as we step on court, we give them a bad reception. We give them a bad, you shouldn't have came back to home. I think we put our foot in their ass and we do well. That continuity, that no touching the ground pass the way they do, one boom, 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 corner, bang. That's what we need tonight. Continuity and running gun. But win and lose, I want to see a incredible effort out of our team, and I really think that, but we know what we have in our starters, right? So I want to see Precious play another great game, and I want to see Deuce and Payne really be efficient tonight. And if we could get 10 rebounds out of Sims, that really, really would make me a happy camper, especially if 5 of them are offensive. That'd be fantastic. So let's go Knicks, Friday Night Knicks, doing it just to get there. Salute to the chat. And as always, salute to my brothers for allowing me to be part of this Knicks Real Talk, the one and only best show on the internet, in my opinion.
Thank you, my brother. We appreciate you. Real Talk. Shy Powers. I like your boy, my man. Just get it.
Salute to you, Jay. Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the family in the chat. Let's get this win tonight. 118-109. Let's get it.
I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, New York Knicks tonight, defense, but play defense like you're getting stuck up. Keep your hands in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be touching nobody tonight, man. We need all these stupid fouls. Throw your hands in the air. Real talk, man. Play defense with your feet tonight. Don't be reaching in Julius Randle trying to take his pocket. Just keep your hands up, man. Let him bully his way into an offensive foul tonight. I need Jericho Simmons to stay out of foul trouble tonight. Real talk, we're gonna need them and Precious Chua and or whoever else might be in there. Should be a fun game, man. Like I said, I had 117, but I said 107. I think need to go out there and like I said, we beat these guys before we beat them again. And we beat them by the same amount of points that Cat not even playing with tonight. So even without Cat points, we still would have been tied the last game, hypothetically. But anyway, I'm excited about this thing, man. It's the Friday Night Knicks on MSG and Friday Night Knicks on KRT. We about to go in here in MSG and get it lit. Let's do this. This would be a big win. We already get another confidence booster, man. Being on another win of 2 games in a row without Cat. Know how important that man is into what we do. We missing him, but man, let's go next man up, man. Them Cats got a squad down there, but guess what, ladies and gentlemen, we got a squad too. Let's get it. We out, man. Peace, everybody. I enjoy the game.
Don't forget, y'all, to like and subscribe.
Gee, man. You know what it is? Jay Chosen said it best. Hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk. Hit that like and subscribe for your boys. Hit that like and subscribe for Knicks Real Talk. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all enjoy the game, everybody. We out of here, man. Peace. Jay Chosen, Shaw Power to chat. Everybody, thank y'all for coming in, man. We see y'all on the next one, man. And recap tomorrow night, man. Peace.
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 Yo, Divine, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you. One. Up in the black Silverado, stop and get some petrol to hit the metro on full throttle. Across the Gospels, we in the Mecca bottleneck. On 32nd, what is Bible, see Sharon flexing. Posted up like sticky note. You smell the icky in the air like hickory smoke. Carotene, we well represented. We on that Nick shit. You can smell it, so please don't step in it. Cause the burner cooking with gas. The cat in the alley dig up to your team trash. Getting that cash ready for DoorDash and make a splash. But they moving slow for the pregame show. No cash, so here's what's on tap. But God, no talking five. And report, keep my boo in the chat. Interacting with your mandem. It's a brand in front of the camera. There's a picture. Catch and snap back to fit the cat, so we lick dripping. Nick feel, you know, we fit the description. It's the OG, Olan, and Anobi. Me and my man Brody, we run your fire TV, that's Cody. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. It's Nick's real talk. You know how we get down. We in that Nick drip, dripping the Nick drip. Real talk.